Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture to see how those incidents may or may not affect our daily lives. Listen. We're going to get into it. This is not going to be long. You know my intro. Please hit that like button. Also, if you care, subscribe. Once you subscribe, you'll be open to a plethora of movies, television series that I have reviewed, and also my pop culture chats. Today, we're going to be talking about the 2024 American Black Film Festival honors that happened last weekend. I wanted to go over with you who the honorees were and some black carpet, red carpet looks. Okay. So this year, Taraji B. Henson and Jeffrey Wright were honored this year. Uh, Shout outs to them. We going to go over a few articles that I've seen on it. So I wanted it to be fair and go over at least three or four articles that I saw. Some publications I like and some publications I don't. However, if I'm one of those people, if the publication is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, I am okay. When it starts venturing off to trying to be the story, I have a problem, and I will call it out as such. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see what we want to talk about. Which one do we want to go first? Uh-oh. And y'all, I'm testing out a new mic. So let me know how my sound quality is because I know I'll probably be sounding in and out, in and out, in and out until I get it right. I'm always doing something over here, technology wise. I probably got more stuff than I actually need over here, but I'm always trying to give you a good quality show. All right. So it says here we're going to be looking at Vibe magazine. I guess I need to share my screen. That would be prudent of moi. Let's share the screen. Here we go. We've got Vibe magazine. This is written by Maya Abraham. And so we have 2024 American Black Film Festival honors celebrate Black Hollywood's finest. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Let's see if we can make this bigger. Right. So there we have some of the honorees. We see Taraji. That looks like is it Audra Day? I think that's her name. And Makil Brock Ali. I hope I'm saying that one, the one in the red dress. It says ahead of Hollywood's biggest night, and they talk about the Oscars being Hollywood's biggest night. But I want us as Black folks to get in tune with award shows like this. NAACP awards being as big, being as important as anything like that. Because who's going to honor us but us? People will honor us in doses, but we should always have the biggest honor in of honoring each other and our works and our achievements, our positivities, all those types of things. So we should be the one um, to honor all of that. Let me see if I can get that right. All right. Ahead of Hollywood's biggest night, Black Hollywood hosted its own celebration on Sunday, March 3rd at the 6th annual American Black Film Festival, the ABFF. Okay. Taraji P. Henson and Jeffrey Wright received the Excellence in the Arts Awards for their respective distinguished careers. Garrett Morris was awarded with the Hollywood Legacy Award. And if you're not familiar with Garrett Morris, because he's been a comedian longer than I have been around. Also, he was do you remember the Jamie Foxx show? He was the uncle uh that owned the hotel. So that's Garrett Morrison. And I think he played on Martin as well. He's played on a lot of different things. But he was also awarded the Hollywood Legacy Award, which is presented to a trailblazing artist whose work for decades or more has inspired generations and made an enduring contribution to film and television. We have Myra Brock Ali, Akil. I said Ali. Myra Brock Akil. I knew it didn't sound right. Sorry, Myra. Received the Industry Visionary Award for being a trendsetting creator in recognition of their outstanding work and commitment to champion diversity, equity, and inclusion in the motion picture and television industry through their work. She's more famously known for the Girlfriend series. She wrote that. There was a series that came on here. I don't know if that was her or not, but we'll keep moving because I don't want to put somebody's name out there and it's not the correct thing. So we had a lot of presenters there: Tyrese, Wendell Pierce, Lamone Morris, Leslie Jones, Gina Prince Brightwood, and Issa Rae, David Aiello, and a whole host of people. So this was just basically what it was all about, what they were doing. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I wanted to go into looking at the fashions real quick. And I am going to share that screen in a minute. And it's going to be from People Magazine. Right. All right. Let's get these little pop-ups out of the way. All right, this is People Magazine, and I just wanted to kind of go over and share the fashions. This is by Kate Hogan. Here we have Jeffrey Wright and Issa Rae. Looking cute. We don't have a full thing. Here's a Taraji P. Henson in this purple, mauve, maroon dress with gold heels. Cute, cute, cute. This young man is Lamont Morris. I don't really know all the things that he's in. Y'all let me know down in the comments what he played in. He was in his Green. And I always like to see men and black men and black women when they wear earth tones like the greens, the coppers, the browns, uh, the mustards, the reds, the yellows, those like earthy type colors always looks good on black folks. I know a lot of people like to see black people in white, but it's something about black folks in colors like that, and also in a monochromatic color with just a splash of another color. This right here is just, to me, I like it. There's Jeffrey Wright looking all debonair in his tux. We have Yvonne Orgy. You know, a lot, like I said, a lot of black folks love to see black folks in white, but the gold to me sets her off. That gold bustier type, it sets it off to me because I like to see black folks in white, but I really do like to see black folks in earth tone colors. That's Issa in black. Black never fails. Black never fails anyone. And there is Leslie Jones. I'm noticing Leslie Jones has had a reintroduction to her. She's starting to be that glam girl. You know, before she was always dialing into her tomboyish era. But I've seen her probably in the past 2, 3 years. It's probably since the pandemic that she's been really embracing her 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 womanly features, her like a beautiful smile, her tall statuesque body. You know, she got some meat on her bones. She's embracing who she is. She's not trying to hide or cover. Now she used to wear very cute short hairstyles, but I see that she's doing the natural, but she seems to be more, she looks more at peace. She's embracing her girly girl. She's also wearing more makeup. And I think this is just a really good picture of her. All of that. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, Wendell Pierce, looking good as ever. He looks good. Look dapper. Nice shoes. Tommy Davidson was the host. Tommy Davidson, I think, is making a resurgence on his comedic career. I know it for probably a few years he was touring and doing all kinds of stuff, and he kind of just kind of faded just a little bit off the radar. But I see that he's making a resurgence, and I think that has a lot to do with. And I hate to say it, a lot of this has to do with podcasts and people getting on the mic and people allowing for themselves to shine through. So we see Thomas Davidson shining through, coming back, a little resurgence and stuff like that. And I'm noticing that from the In Living Color crew with Jamie Foxx and Tommy Davidson and the Marlon Brothers and David Allen Greer. You see him making a resurgence. So it's looking like that In Living Color crew is really making a resurgence. They're really coming back. And they're really coming back, and I'm really impressed with all of that. All right, let's keep going. What y'all thoughts about that? This is Kevin Harrison Jr. I'm not familiar with him. He's a young man. He didn't try hard. Black never fails anybody. But he just he came to look decent. He don't look like you should take him out. He looks decent. Black never fails. We have Kelly L. Carter again, sequence at the top, long at the bottom. Black never fails. She looks good. I like her hair. Love the smile. Looks good. Looks good. We have is this Javasia Leslie. Let's see what Javasia is looking like. Now she is using that see-through, but not really see-through trend. Um, I will say this. This is probably they started this trend maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It was popping 2 or 3 years ago. It's probably on sale now. But that trend, that naked but not really naked trend of wearing clothes and stuff like that, it has kind of faded. It has run its course. It it was jarring, shocking, avant-garde back probably about 2 or 3 years ago. But now it's just kind of rolling the course. I think old glam, old Hollywood glam, um, coupled with the innovation of the late 90s is starting to come back in. So we're starting to see a lot of sequins. We're starting to see a lot of form fitting dresses, long dresses. We're starting to see spaghetti straps or strapless. We're starting to see that kind of trend come back. So, but like I said, it may have been on sale. It's not an ugly dress. It's just that to me, it's off trend. And it's just off trend now. This is Mara Braca Keel. She's wearing red. You remember I told you it's more getting back to that late 90s, early 2000 glam where you're having the more form fitted dresses and they're long and you can see the silhouettes and the figure. Now, I will tell you, I don't know, it's something this dress wasn't tailored for her because for her hips. Her hips are more prominent, so it's stretching the fabric a little bit. But I like the top. I just don't like the stretching of the stretching of the fabric. Had she gone up a size more and then had them tailor it to fit her, I think uh, it would have been on and popping. Her hair is pretty. She's embracing her middle age with her gray. I love that. And there he is. Oh, Garrett Morrison. I think he's about isn't Garrett Morrison maybe up in his 90s, somewhere up in there? He's been around a long, long time because he was in his 60s or 70s when he did the Jamie Foxx show. So he's up, he's kind of up there. This is Emil Amin. I like his name. I like the coat. I like the all black. You remember the young man up there that just wore the all black? And like I said, he looks good. The coat makes him stand out. It makes it look like, yeah, yeah, I like the coat. It's black and white. It looks like it has a little purplish in it too, but that could be my eyes. So let's continue. Jermaine Fowler. Yeah, I like a man that tries some color. Look at that. The suit doesn't fit him well, but I like a man that tries color. He's got some interesting detail going on around his collar. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. I think that's the end. That's the end. But that's what all I have. Again, Taraji was honored. She talked about inclusion. She talked about pay equity and things like that. That making sure that as Black folks or as anybody who is in the business, you ask for what your worth is because they will give it to you. And if you think that that's not the truth, you make sure that people treat you the way you want to be treated. The one person that I tell you that makes that to be true for me is Vin Diesel. When Vin Diesel came on the scene, he only had Private Ryan and a indie film that he produced under his belt. But that man walked in, walked around, and made sure people treated him at a certain way. He never took less. Because he made a statement, I have never in any film that I have ever done and anything that I did, I knew what to ask for. I knew what my worth was. He says, but even things now, he said that I'm not as popping as I used to be, but I don't ask for people. I will not allow for people to give me less than what I already have. And one of the examples he talked about is he doesn't fly commercial. Nowhere does he go that he doesn't fly commercial. And I know people say, oh, well, that's a flex. Oh, that's a this, that's a that. No, he knew that from the beginning. So it's now no one talks about putting him on first class Delta with such and such and such. No one talks about that. When he's talking about a movie or anything that he's going around talking about, they already know that if they want him to come, they've got to fish out that private plane. It's not a begrudging, it's not anything, but he's done it so much and he kept that. That was his standard. He kept that they don't even break from it. And a lot of times we I think even regular folks, we seem to think that if we ask for more that we're not going to get anything, but you always notice that the squeaky wheel always gets the oil. You have to ask for it because what's the worst they could tell you? What's the worst they could tell you? No, but we need you to do this. What do you say? No. Or, well, let's negotiate because I've been asking for this and you need this. Where can we have the compromise? All right. Anyway, that's all. I didn't want to make this long. Please like and subscribe and share this video if you care. All right, people. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell your coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos, child. And as always, people, bye bye.